So March came and gone, and I feel like I haven't really accomplished anything. But I should also probably, I don't know, officially announce. I'm not sure. I will be going to Midwest Gaming Classic this weekend. I'll be there all 3 days this year. Matt and I managed to get a hotel room this year. That way, we're not driving there and all the way back late at night. We can actually hang out with people and spend an extra night as well, just hanging out. I think we've already got plans of being at Up Down. I have not been there personally yet, so that's kind of exciting. But yeah, these 3 months have gone by pretty fast, and I'm hopeful, but yet concerned that the next three will probably go by fast too. Lots of stuff happening this summer. Aside from like the usual conventions and everything that I go to, I will be missing out on C2E2 again this year. Simply because one, finances aren't going to allow it. Uh, Two, it falls on a very busy time, especially when work is now having me travel and all that stuff. So that's coming down the hill. But yeah, light month of March, mostly because I am trying to save money for this weekend, and just hasn't been a whole lot coming out in the last month that I was really interested in. Been working on getting through Final Fantasy VII, and I guess that kind of leads into the pickups, as I did finally join the PlayStation 5 family. I bit the bullet, decided to get a Slim. Best Buy was having a sale where they were $50 off and included the Spider-Man 2 game, which I have not touched yet. I did redeem the code and download it, but been far too busy playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm currently, feels like over 70 hours in. I don't know exactly how far more I have to go. I keep doing a lot of side quests and getting distracted by those. So yeah, but other than that, just a couple limited run releases and another Final Fantasy VII. Uh, well, it's not really a game, but it's related. So we'll put it that way. So we'll start off limited run. We got Danmaku Unlimited 3 to add to the Shmup collection. Excited to actually try this one. I may bounce on this once Final Fantasy is finished. But yeah, I've seen a couple gameplays of this. Should be fun. And then an interesting one, I picked up the Maycross Shooting Insight. Since I know this one we will not get here in the West, considering the license fiasco to deal with Robotech or Maycross. I thought at first that this was like four different games in one, but I'm guessing it's a just one game that's mashed over the four different games. So it includes like Maycross Delta and a couple of those other PS3 and 4 games that were released. But supposedly you can play as like 45 different pilots. And it looks to be kind of a 2D type shooter adventure game. It looks interesting to me, and I was like, there's probably no chance we'll ever see this. This will probably be a Japanese exclusive. Uh, it doesn't seem like there will be an issue playing this without any English, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for this one because I've been waiting for it. It's been on my list to import for a while. And then this silly thing, another limited run release. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed Persona 4 Golden on the Vita, of course. So I grabbed it on the Xbox One X simply because I could. I guess FOMO got me in a sense. But I don't know. I'd like to revisit this again and be able to sit back on a large TV screen, I suppose, and just play that. Then the Final Fantasy VII thing was actually, I realized that Square Enix had released a second soundtrack for Remake. So there was a bunch of songs and everything that were included in the original one, which I did pick up. That it was like a four or five disc set or whatever. And I guess they had another one which spanned another 3 discs. So I got the Final Fantasy VII Remake Plus. I don't know if you can see the etching of Cloud there, a little black on black. And then on the back side, it just has the meteor coming down. But yeah, so that way I can finish off that. I do plan on eventually getting the Rebirth soundtrack as well. I just haven't bit that bullet yet. And that one's even larger than Remake, I want to say. Something crazy like 7, 8 discs. And even that doesn't have all the songs on it, so Square Enix trying to bleed you dry, I suppose. But I do enjoy the music. The symphonic, orchestrated music into it is wonderful. It's very nostalgic with a remix of new stuff. So it's been great. And then lastly, of course, I jumped on the train for Vanillaware's Unicorn Overlord. Being that I've been on an RPG kick the last 2 months, I probably will take my time getting to this one. Simply because I don't want to sink another 60, 70, 90 hours into a game. I'd like to get to some smaller things, take a break from RPGs for a while, and just enjoy my time. There's a lot of arcade games I want to catch up on, especially since I've been more interested in trying to get into the weekly shooting trigger game. I wouldn't say a contest, but it's a friendly little score attack type thing that I've been doing lately. I streamed the last one actually from the arcade on Twitch, and I did okay. I placed 4 out of 4th place, but at least I was on the leaderboard, I guess you could say. Had a fun time. This week they were doing Dodon Pachi Dioji, a Black Label, which I do have. I just haven't gotten around to playing it, and that game is super hard, especially for scoring. So probably end up passing on that one. I may stream that one though at some point in the future, I'm sure. Now that I have that kind of worked out, I do need to find a better quality sounding mic because I can't steal this one. I love this setup that I have here, but this is more for my console streaming setup instead of the arcade stuff. I've been also trying to find something more wireless. But that'll be in the future, I'm sure, once I get that all figured out. I'm really in no hurry to get that perfected quite yet. That, and I'm thinking of rearranging that little arcade corner. I did recently do a updated project on that. I am working on that video right now, and a couple other things that I kind of want to do. I did manage to get a GDMU for my Dreamcast, so I can finally revive one where the GD drive has died, and I have not found a replacement for it. So I may turn that into my little emulation monster, I guess, and run that as my main Dreamcast when I stream, just so it's easier to not have to pop in and out discs, and kind of go about that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'd like to do some streaming on YouTube again. A little hesitant, as the last time I did that, it didn't go very well, just because of trolls and all that stuff. I seem to have an easier time on Twitch getting that under control, aside from the spam bots that come in saying that they want to sell me bots or whatever to increase my views, which I really don't care. I do it for myself, and then it's kind of nice just to have friends pop in, say hey, and give me some flack. But so other than that, that's about it. Again, Midwest Gaming Classic this weekend. Feel free to look for me. I'll be around somewhere. I don't really have anything I'm looking for in particular. I think the only thing on my list is I'm still looking for Darkstalkers in the jewel case version, but that one's like going still for $150. So that one might be out of my reach. For giggles, I will be looking for Ek Games Portable and other Ek Games stuff for another particular reason that I'm fooling around with Adam Korlick on. Just giving him a hard time on that stuff. So yeah, that's it. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.